I finished this top, and immediately I knew I wasn't finished with it. I needed to add a little more drama. And today I'm sharing with you Butterick 4132 and the one little change I did to the split flutter sleeves to take it up a notch. And then we're going fabric exploring together because guess what? I got my new Vogue Fabrics Swatch Catalog that arrived, and it has some gorgeous fabrics in it. So I'm so excited to share that with you. Hi everyone, welcome to So Lovely with Grace. If you're new here, I'm Grace. If you're returning, welcome back. Sewing keeps me sane. Yeah, it's been a hectic week and this is the only thing that's keeping me sane. Sewing and coffee. True comfort, really. So, today we're going to talk about this unique cowl neck top, Butterick 4132. Then we're going to talk about some subscriber creations. I got 3 subscribers that sent in their creations. I'm so excited to bring you those. They are absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to spin the wheel for not 1, but 2 Butterick 6593 tops. They are identical. And I set this up for 2 spins this week, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you join me today. You see, I'm in a different venue. Why? Venue, if you want to call it that. It's just my sitting area where I do a lot of things here. I do some reading. I put my Vogue Fabrics Swatch Catalog together here and sometimes sort my patterns. It's just a sitting area that I enjoy. Why? Because my sewing room, the AC died like over the weekend. It's still not repaired. It's supposed to get done today. We'll see. But I had to record my video. I didn't want to, not have a video this week. So I decided to just record here. Just set up some lights here and my computer and my camera, and hopefully it'll work out well. So I hope you stay tuned for all the fun today. Also, I almost forgot. Please stay tuned till the end of the video because I'm going to have another pattern to give away. It's going to be a tops pattern because this month is tanks and tops. That's a theme for this month on my channel. And another question of the week. But let me talk about this top. I've made quite a few cowl neck tops. They're very common. So why make another one? Well, what caught my eye was one design detail of this pattern, and it was the split flutter sleeves. Have you ever seen that design? I haven't. And at the moment, I cannot locate the pattern. I'm very frustrated right now about that because with the AC, we got to get repaired and things got moved around in my sewing room. At the moment, I don't have it, but I'm going to show it to you here. You can look it up. It has a split flutter sleeve and it's so cute. And like I said in the intro, when I finished this top, I knew I wasn't finished yet. Even at the live stream, I mentioned it. I showed the sleeve and I said, look, there's a split, but you can't tell. So I wanted to make it a little more prominent, and I did. So what I want to do, as I always do, is let me model it for you. I'm going to show you 2 looks like I like to do. I like to show you a variety. Then we'll come in, we'll go to the cutting table, and I'll show you how I modified these sleeves. this top is so versatile. That's why I like to show you multiple looks, so you can have some ideas. If you make a cowl neck top, I find you can wear this top with shorts, wide leg pants, a skirt, jeans like I did in this segment, and those linen pants, and you're still good to go. Just accessorize them the way you want, and it's a great pattern. So now I'm going to go to the cutting table. Well, actually first Fanny on the dress form, and show you her wearing this top before I made the change, and then my plans for the change on the cutting table. I put the top on Fanny to show you the split on the flutter sleeves that I want to modify. Now, as you can see, she's wearing one arm. When I got this dress form over a decade ago, it does come with two arms. I do have the other arm here. Here it is. The problem is it doesn't fit in the socket for some reason. It never did. And unbeknownst to me, when I bought this dress form, when I bought it, I didn't use the arms for a long time, and then it was too late to exchange it. I don't know, it's not urgent, but maybe I'll get it fixed somehow. But for the time being, here's the arm that I put on. And this is the flutter sleeve, and this is the split. But as you can see how it lays, you can't tell there's a split, and I want it to be more prominent. And I just wanted to demonstrate it here on Fanny. I did wear the top on my live stream, and I did show it, but I wanted to show it here. So I think I'm just going to keep it stitched down here. I'm going to unpick this. I'm going to fold it under and press a bigger opening here, and then top stitch. That'll be an easy fix, and then I'll show you how that looks. But Fanny's rocking it right now. She looks good. Oh, and the hem, I just serged it because I didn't want it any shorter, and I just think it's a clean finish that way. I used a 4-thread overlock, and that's it. So essentially this blouse is done except for the side splits, and I will modify them. Here's a close-up of the split on the flutter sleeve. As you can see, it's top stitched all the way down, and then the hem here, and it's a straight line. Well, what I decided to do is to make it more prominent, because right now when I wear it, you can't tell it's split. And I just want that look. And what I did was I just measured 1 1/4 inch from the split here. If I can get it here. 1 1/4 inch on each side. I pinned it back and put it on, and I said, hey, that's a good width. I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to unpick this area here only, a little past. And then I'm going to press it out, trim it. I'm going to fold this back, okay? And then the top stitching will go from here and then at an angle and continue with the hem. And I'm going to do it on both sides, so I'll have a more prominent split, and I think that'll solve the issue. Here's a close-up of the finished sleeve. And I wanted you to see the inside, how I did it. So I did cut, I went, 1 1/4 inch on each side. And then I cut it, I serged it, I stitched it, okay? Top stitched it down and pressed, and now it has a more prominent opening, which I think is more attractive. And I think it was the intention of the pattern. So Butterick 4132. It's a 2 thumbs up for me. I love this top. Isn't it cute? It's so stylish, perfect for summer, and I'm thrilled with the results. So we'll see how the month goes with sewing, because the sewing room has no AC, and I don't want to go in there. So I'm sewing, in certain parts of the house, but it's not that easy. But now, let's go to the wheel and spin for the winner of these 2 Butterick patterns, 6593, these flowy tops. Oh, I almost forgot. Last week's question of the week was, who is a fashion icon you admire, and what do you love about their style? Well, my subscribers love classy ladies. We had a variety of answers from Jackie O, Audrey Hepburn, Princess Diana, Loretta Young, Grace Kelly. Some people said I was their, icon they admire. Thank you. I was shocked, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And so many others on the list that I can't remember at the moment, but yeah, they're all classy, elegant, and that's my style too. Here we go. Here's the wheel for the first spin. We have 29 entries, and I'm going to shuffle once, shuffle twice, and spin. Okay, let's see who the first winner is. And the first winner is, looks like it's going to be Vicky Choles 3216. Congratulations, Vicky. So I remove Vicky from the list. So now we have 28 entries, and I'm going to shuffle once, shuffle twice, and spin for the second winner. And who's that going to be this week? Oh, we have, who's it going to be this week? Danelle Williams, W6E. Congratulations, Danelle. Congratulations to our two lucky winners, Vicky Choles 3216 and Danelle Williams W6E. You're the lucky winner of this beautiful flowy tops Butterick pattern. Please send me your contact information to solovely.with.grace@gmail.com, and I'll ship your pattern out to you as soon as possible. And now for subscriber creations. Like I said, I had 3 subscribers that sent in their creations, and I have their emails right here. The first subscriber is Marcia Kistner, and she writes, "Hi Grace, hope you're ready for a great week." Yeah, it was quite a hectic week, but I love getting your email. Thank you, Marcia. Here's my cherry skirt and cotton lawn. I had a cherry dress when I was a little girl and have loved cherries ever since. I started with New Look 6843 View A and made several modifications. I added darts, side pockets, and a lining. Your inspiration led me to challenge my sewing skills and try new things, so thank you. Well, that's my goal for my channel, is to be an inspiration. That's my goal. That's not a sew along, a tutorial channel. It's more just inspiration, show and share, and to bring joy to the art of sewing. That's what my goal is, and I'm glad I've inspired you, Marcia. She writes, "It was my first time sewing cotton lawn, and it was a dream to sew. This was a lot of fun. Hope you're having a great August. Thanks for all you do for us, Marcia." Well, I thank you for sending in this beautiful skirt. You did a fantastic job, and I like cherries too. My next subscriber is Louise Massey, and she sent me 3 emails with a lot of photos because she's traveling to Europe at the end of August for 12 days. So she made a lot of things for her trip, and she also made a crossbody bag for her friend. So I'm going to give you some bullet point highlights of her emails because they're quite extensive. Thank you, Louise. I enjoy reading them. And she shows, the first photo here is a crossbody phone pouch from a DIY YouTube tutorial. Yeah, I watch those too. Those quick tutorials where you can make a bag or something. And she made it for her friend that broke her leg and is using crutches in her house and a scooter outside. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure this bag cheered her up. And she made a coordinate. This is for her trip. She made a coordinate from New Look 6543 View A for the top, and Pattern Emporium Cocoa Wide Leg Pants. Wonderful. That is so awesome. Great job. And then here she says, I made a beach cover-up from Butterick B4132 View D. Yeah, you're going to need that cover-up when you're on vacation, and I love making them too. This looks fantastic. I had a hard time taking pictures of myself. I lack equipment or a buddy. Yeah, I take everything alone. Nobody helps me either. I get it. That's why it takes so long. So I place my garments on the sofa in my TV room. Hey, it works. It works. Wonderful. Louise is from Ottawa, province of Ontario, Canada. So I just want to look through this. I don't want to miss anything. So that was one email she sent me. Here's the second one. I made a pair of pants from Pattern Emporium Vacation Vibes, palazzo pants in black linen. How exciting. I paired it with a top in Broderie Anglaise white on black from New Look 6543 View A. I had enough Broderie Anglaise. I'm going to put the word here so you can see that. I've never seen that kind of fabric. To make a pair of shorts from McCall's M7415. I got myself a coordinate. Wonderful. Great job. I made myself a top from Free Pattern from Seamwork called Mad Who. The fabric has a beach vacation theme with the picture that I paired with jean shorts made from McCall's 7415. And she's also going to wear those with black linen pants. Yeah, mix and match them. That's the best thing when you're traveling. I also made myself a gray and black linen blouse from Pattern Emporium called Be Mine Balloon Sleeve Top. It will be worn to protect myself from the sun and to be more comfortable when it gets cooler air or air conditioning or on the seashore. That's very wise, Louise. Wonderful. You did so much. And this last photo simply to show the Mad Who top from Seamwork with the black linen pants from Pattern Emporium. And thank you so much. She loves my YouTube channel. Keep up the great work and inspiring. Like I said, I just want to inspire you, and it seems I have, especially with the subscriber creations. And finally, we have a subscriber that's a regular on Subscriber Creations, Cindy Winkler. And she writes, "Good afternoon, Grace. Hope you're staying cool and enjoying your summer." Yeah, I wish I was staying cool. I'm trying to stay cool, but I'm doing okay. I finished up the scrap quilt that I made for a friend who's going to be recovering from hip surgery. Her favorite colors are purple and blue. So this quilt was perfect since I had tons of scraps in those colors. Great way to use up your scraps. The pattern is called Peace from Stitches Mercantile here in Oregon. My friend really loved it. Well, enjoy your week and I'll watch you on Friday. Well, this quilt is stunning. I'm sure your friend is thrilled. So, congratulations. Great job, Cindy. And thank you, all three of you, for sending me in your creations. There's so much talent in this community, and my subscribers are top-notch talented. And thank you again. Now I want to share my joy with you of the Vogue Fabrics Swatch Catalog that I get every 2 months in the mail. It's a wonderful catalog, and this month it's the 250th anniversary of our country. As you can see, the fireworks, the red, white, and blue colors. And I want to highlight a few of these fabrics in the catalog. If you're not familiar with Vogue Fabrics Catalog, it's amazing. You get upwards of 50 fabric swatches from a variety of knits, chalets, cottons, gauzes, all variety of fabrics. And they put them in this catalog, but you have to actually pull them out and stick them into the various spots. I have 2 videos on it, how to do it, but I'll show you here. You could either use a glue stick or a stapler. Sometimes I use a glue stick. This time I used my stapler. and you affix the fabric to where it is. So like these, look at this shimmery sequins. This is a knit in red, and then this beautiful royal blue. And under here, it tells you the name of the fabric, you know, what it is, how to take care of it, the price per yard. And then you'll have a model that she's modeling the fabric with a pattern suggestion. So, and there's some reading material, how it's inspired. It's just a great catalog. It's not just a list of items like a Waywack catalog, you know. This has a story to it, a theme, and I just love the way they did this. It's so clever. So this is so beautiful. Look at this. There's a lot of glitz and shimmery for this patriotic theme that they put together. And I picked a couple of fabrics that I'm going to order. I just recently put this together. I love this beautiful, look at this dress, this maxi. I want to make this with this fabric right here. So it tells you all about it and the price. And this pattern, it even gives you the pattern. This is a new look, let's see, what does it say? 6775, which you're going to see in an upcoming pattern haul because I bought it from Simplicity, and I'm going to make this dress. I'm going to order that fabric, and it's just beautiful colors. Look at this. This Dobby gauze, how unique. This pink one here, and look at that. And there's a model wearing a top in a pattern. So it's just like a great catalog. It gives you a story. We have, look at those, beautiful. I love it. And there's another fabric. Now I'm not getting too many. I think I'm only gonna get 2 from this catalog. I normally get 4 to 6, but since I got that mystery box from Fabric Mart that I'm sewing through, I gotta watch it with the fabric, but I can't resist that floral I gotta get. And here's my second one. Gotta see where was that? It's stunning. It's got like these swirls, and it's a rayon challis. Look at these swirls here. See the swirls? Now this is the whole piece, so you can see it, but when it has a little piece here, it's hard to tell, but it's a rayon challis, has a nice drape. It tells you how to care for it, how much it is, and it shows a model wearing a dress. And it's just great because it helps you visualize the fabric. It's not just a bunch of fabric. It gives you ideas. So I just wanted to share this with you. I love getting this catalog. And then the fall's coming out soon, and winter, and it's just so exciting to get. So I recommend, if you want to look at fabric online, here's another source. It's a great source. And it costs like $30 a year. You get 6 issues and upwards of 50 swatches in each issue. So you can't go wrong. So I hope you enjoyed that. So now we're going to do next week's giveaway. And next week's giveaway is Butterick 6685 top pattern. Look at all those views. It's a flowy, and it has a tie belt if you wish. It's rated as very easy. The sizes are large, extra large, and XXL. So I assume that's size 16 to 26. Rated as very easy. Fabrics are crepe, crepe de chine, challis, double georgette, and charmeuse. So pretty much anything with a drape will do. And it's just a beautiful pattern. Let's see, any notions? I don't think so. No notions. It just says pullover top, has drop shoulder, neckline, and sleeve variations, side slits, and curved hem. Worn with or without the sash. So the rules of the giveaway. Well, you need to be a resident of US or Canada, because that's where I ship to. You need to be a subscriber to my channel. Please thumbs up this video and answer the question of the week. And this week's question is, are you sewing for any trips or vacation this year? Please post a response by Monday, August 17th at midnight, and I will respond with the word entered, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Good luck! Well, I hope you found this video informative and fun, and most of all, I hope you were so inspired.